following the incident that happened at Makerere University on the 14th July 2022 that led to the suspension of guilty presidential campaigns and all the political structures in Makerere University after the incident that happened to the death of a UCU student, Michael Betungula Biwata, may his soul rest in peace. This was caused by the FDC and National Unity Platform chaos that happened during their rallies. I'm yet to take you through some interviews for some leaders who had engaged in those campaigns and they had did all what it takes. Okay, here with me, I'm standing with a very handsome man. He's the chairperson of the EC. So let's hear his opinion about this. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Your names and the positions you hold.
Yes, my name is Deo Kaigamba and I'm the suspended Electoral Commission chairperson.
I hear suspended. Yeah, so what's your opinion about this whole thing, since you were also suspended?
Yeah, to me I think the resolution of council or the decision that was taken by council was a rash decision and of course unjust to the students' cause because we have seen, we accept that the death of a student was an extreme action that maybe could have called for extreme measures. But again, we think that it was so rushed, not even in consultation with the students. And to me, the opinion I would give would be like they would suspend the election for a certain period of time, but not suspending the whole student leadership. Because you know, if now the students are not represented even on council, we suspect that even decisions that are going to be taken by management or the university council will be biased. They will only think about the administration and not representing the students' views, since they don't, students don't have any representation in this council. And it violates the rules and the laws, because it is a must that students are supposed to be represented on council. So if any decision is supposed to be taken, we suspect that these students should be engaged and should also be included in the decision making. So it is biased and it is a rash decision from the university council.
Yeah, is this issue, was it even constitutional? Is it constitutional to suspend these elections?
Yeah, management or the university council is given time, is given the authority to operate in we can call them emergency situations. So, and it is also in the guild constitution that university council resolution will always preside over, or it will judge over the guild electoral commission. So it binds. They are lawful to do what they did, but suspending the students' guild constitutionally, it is not constitutional, and it was unlawful to suspend the whole guild leadership.
So do you think the elections are going to come back soon? Do you know which period of time is this going to take? And will they be online as you might have it? And yes, if it is physical, will these rallies again be accepted? Or?
Yes, as you say, there are still rumors. We don't know what is going to unfold in the near future. But as the chairperson of the Independent Electoral Commission that was managing this whole electoral process, we are not engaged, we are not consulted. Up to now, no one has engaged me as a chairperson to ask me what happened and maybe to consult what the way forward could be. So I'm not in position to give a clear projection of where this whole process is going to take us. We suspect that maybe the elections will come, but we don't know how and when, because we are not engaged, we are not even involved in the process of investigations. So we don't know which stage now council is on the investigations, and which resolutions or which decisions are yet to be taken, because you have not been engaged.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time.
My name is Luis Jonathan. I'm a student of journalism and communication in my second year. I think it was appropriate because someone lost his life just in the elections as the NU and FDC camp collided at the rugby grounds. I think it gives a bad image to the family of the deceased if the elections were still going on. I think the university management came up with a decision and it's really necessary. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Here with me there is a beautiful lady who is yet to introduce herself to you. She's going to tell us about her opinion about this incident that happened to Makerere University. Hi madam.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
You can please introduce yourself to us and tell us what effect that the suspension of the elections brought to you.
My name is Zawede Clarissa, BBA, year 2. And I was contesting as college president, Cobams. Yes.
So what effect did it bring to you as one of the people who had contested?
Well, calling off elections came with a lot of negative vibes. And as to me, our contestant, it brought a lot. As you all know, the economy right now, we are financially down. But the fact that we had invested, the fact that we had put out banners, the fact that we had given our voters logistics, and at a later cost, they call off the election, really brought us back, and it was a very, very big blow to our economic finances.
So what do you think what if it was you, there is this student who has died, would you really continue with these elections, as you're saying that you gave out logistics and you had posted your banners everywhere? Would you, if you are the head of the EC, maybe the head of this university, would you continue with this action? After the death of a student who is not even of this very school.
May the soul of the deceased rest in peace. But as far as I know, this is not the first time Makerere is having such incidences of students being injured, students dying through these elections. I think this was an immediate effect that really wasn't first thought of, for it was not the first time this has happened. So I don't think that should be really accounted for on us.
No, the suspension was not accounted for you. It was maybe, I'm not taking a side, but I think it was maybe for the better research about this death.
The fact that it was not the first time it happened and elections have not been called off, I don't see any reason as to why they would be called off at that time, because it wasn't the first, like someone dying after that.
Mrs. Dawid, are you taking this on your side?
Not taking it on my side, but considering both parties, we and the students' body at large, I think it was an immediate effect that was not well thought of. Yes.
So what information would you like to send to the VC of Makerere University?
Vice Chancellor.
Yes.
Professor Barnabas Nawangwe, I'm a student, and as to me, I kindly request, please and please revisit your laws. Let us be engaged, being the fact that we are among the most shareholders of this university and we don't take action in decisions that are being made of late. It's really so alarming.
Let's just hope he won't suspend you, because just of recent he also suspended another student just because he called a meeting. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Stay blessed.
Thank you.
As you've heard from the chairperson EC that this thing was not constitutional and they were not even consulted for them as the head of the Electoral Commission, and from Zawede Clarissa, who also thinks that it was necessary for these elections to be called off. That's their opinion and their views. As to me, I think that what they did was right and it was correct according to what had really happened. I stay Nampala, Nuluyat, UG Television. I sign out.